Okay, so the next one in the progression regression model is the tempo. Tempo means the way you're lifting. You know, are you lifting under control or are you lifting recklessly? Or maybe are you lifting for very high number of reps that you have to do speedily, or are you lifting with intent, with intention of activating the muscle, or really working that muscle that you're working. So that is what tempo is. So very common form of nomenclature that usually coaches use, that lift in this way, like 4010 or 2010, 2111, that way. So this nomenclature is quite simple. So when they say A, B, C, D, 4 numbers, the A portion, the first one, is the eccentric or negative or lowering of the weight. So that is the time that I am taking to lower the weight is the negative, or the first part of this nomenclature. B, the second number, is the bottom position. Now I've lowered it in the bottom position. Am I holding it, or am I not stopping and I'm just coming up? So if I'm holding it for, let's say, a duration of, so for example, I'll just go back. For example, for eccentric or lowering, I am taking 3 seconds. So this will become 3. For in the bottom position, I'm not taking any time. I'm directly going up. So I'm not taking any time. This will be 0 seconds. Now C, the third one, is the concentric or the lifting part. So from the bottom, I'm coming up. So how much time am I taking? Usually, people do this explosively. They want to do it explosively. But if the weight, if you're doing it under control, then ideally it takes 1 to 2 seconds. So let's say I'm taking 1 second to come up. So this will be 1. And the last one is the top portion. Am I holding it here as an ISO hold? So if not, then it will be 0. If I'm holding it for, let's say, 2 seconds, this will be 2. This is a general nomenclature of a tempo. Tempo rep. This is 1 rep. If someone says do 3 sets of 8 with this tempo, 3012, you have to lower in 3 seconds. Don't stop. Come in 1 second. Come back up, and then hold it here for 2 seconds. Now, how do we progress and regress here? For progression, the slower you go down, the more muscle fatigue you're going to do, or the longer the rep, the total rep. This is slower, this you're taking time, this is slower, this again you're taking time, makes the rep longer. So the duration of the rep will be 3 plus 0 plus 1 plus 2. That is 6 seconds. So if you're doing 1 rep in 6 seconds, 3 seconds, 0, 1 and 2. 6 seconds. So in 6 seconds, you're gonna do 1 rep. So 3 sets of 8. So total time under tension is what you're looking at. So 6 seconds is the time under tension for 1 rep. If you're doing 8 reps, that means that's 48 seconds. And if you're doing 3 sets, so that's 48 into 3. So that way the time under tension builds up. Now, how do we progress and regress here? For beginner athletes, usually they cannot, they don't possess control. They only know that you have to lower and you have to lift. So it's usually 1010 for beginners. So a regression is ideally 1010. And let's say if you want to go further, if the athlete isn't able to possess this, then you can help them out with the concentric. So this will be like you just helping them out with the concentric. So 1010. So that way, someone who is a beginner is pretty weak, or has pretty less control of their muscle. So they're gonna just lower it under 1 second control. And that's your trainer or training partner is going to help you get it up. Usually this is done with pull-ups, because pull-ups is that movement which usually people cannot do right from the start. You have to build up to a standard pull-up. So build up to a pull-up, this is a very, very common example of a pull-up. Similarly, a progression could be increasing the time under tension. So if you're doing some movement which is ideally very complex, let's say, which uses a lot of muscles, let's say it's a bench press for that matter, or a push-up, or let's say taking a pull-up. If I take 10 seconds to come up, or let's start with lowering. If I take 10 seconds to lower the weight and I hold it for 2 seconds, I take 10 seconds to come up and I hold it for 5 seconds. How much time do the muscles have under tension? 10 seconds. Then I'm there for 2 seconds, the bottom position. Then I'm lifting it for 10 seconds again, and then I'm holding it for 3 seconds. 25 seconds. 1 rep. Imagine the kind of damage, muscle damage, that this 1 rep is going to do. You're through with 3 reps and it's going to burn like hell, if you're not very proficient with the pull-ups. So try and do that. So this is how you progress. You increase time under tension. That is how muscles grow. You cause more breakage, more rupture to the muscle, and then you build it up. And that is how you get stronger.